Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday with Suri.
Let's go! Woohoo!
Episode 6, I think. And also, just letting you know, the reason I wasn't uploading podcast from past 2 weeks was I was thinking I want to get really nice guests this time, not like last time. Last time was Shivam Verma. I know that podcast was shit, but let's move on from him.
This is a massive upgrade.
This
by the
is-
way.
this-
I'm kidding, Shivo.
See, so I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to get good guests, and as you guys can see, I have failed miserably. It's just Aditi.
Sure.
Okay, no, just kidding. Very nice guy. Very nice
Girl.
Very nice.
This car is not used to women, you know.
Okay, that is untrue. No, that is untrue.
Okay.
There was
Okay.
someone has stepped foot in this. Let's hope something happened there. But anyways, moving on. This is not about me. This is about Aditi. So Aditi, please introduce yourself to our guests. Don't give that shitty introduction. My name is Aditi and I work here and there. I don't want all that. We just want to know you as who you are as a person. Please start.
Wow, this is like an interview.
This is not an interview. See, you have to be casual. You can say weird shit. We don't mind. We don't judge because we are shit ourselves.
I really love the natural lighting on this. Alright. So, hello everyone. My name is Aditi and Gagan bullied me to be in his. No, I'm kidding.
Why
He
does
did
everyone
not.
keep saying that?
He did not.
Everyone in my office also say all that.
You'll find out maybe 24 hours later if there is something on 7 News that this lady has been abducted. No, I'm kidding.
Big allegations.
No, I'm kidding.
Big allegations straight away. Okay, I like that.
But
Like-
yes, coming to the point, my name is Aditi, as you all know by now.
Mhm.
I am a fresh graduate out of University of
See
Adelaide.
again. Started talking about career. Started
What?
talking about. We don't want to know all that. That is boring.
What do you want to know then?
We want to know who you are as a person.
Who am I?
What are your hobbies?
Hobbies.
Let's start with it. We don't want to know what do you study. We don't want to know we don't care about it.
I am a very passionate science student. That
Wow.
is my hobby.
Yeah, doing
I
that.
am a cancer researcher. I think that's
Cancer
pretty
researcher. So is that something you do by your heart or is this something you have to do?
Yeah, I always wanted to do something in science, and that's why I came to Australia back in 2020 as a 19-year-old.
Okay.
Now I'm 24. Wow, when I look at myself, there has been a very massive update from what I was back in 2020, and now it's 2025. Wow, look at us.
Let's go. We are growing, guys. We are growing.
Yeah, to growing. And Adelaide now feels like home. When did you come to Adelaide?
I came to Adelaide in 2019,
2019.
in July.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that time Adelaide used to be very quiet. Now there are like a lot of people you see around, and now you can see a lot of Indians.
Yeah.
Before when I came here, we couldn't see any Indian guys. Like literally, I would see an Indian and I would be in joy. Like there is someone from my homeland. But
Yeah.
now I get depressed because they are from my homeland.
Shut the fuck
Just-
up. Racist.
Just
is
kidding,
all
guys.
breed.
This is gonna get muted. Anyways. Okay, I'm not racist.
Speaking of
Why
India.
are you?
Speaking of India.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, I was saying, why are you putting allegations? First, you said I'm a bully. You said I'm a racist. That is not true, guys. I'm a very humble human being.
He has a very
People just
innocent
don't.
face, guys. Just know he has an innocent face, but yeah, it's YouTube, and I know Gagan told me his mom watches his videos. Namaste, auntie.
Fairy bona mummy.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of India, I was born in Surat, Gujarat, and I grew up in Punjab, so I can speak.
Oh,
a few
born in Gujarat?
languages. Yeah, Surat. Same place is covered, anyways. And I can speak, write, and understand 3 different languages: Punjabi, Hindi, and English, which is, I think, very common for most multilingual
Same
people.
with me. Like,
what languages do you
my
speak?
background is Punjabi. Like, my parents are Punjabi, so I understand Punjabi. Like, I can't write or I can't read it, but I can speak Punjabi and I can understand it. Apart from that, I know Hindi, English. That's it.
Wow. And
That's
you
all.
grew up in Delhi,
And
right?
also C++. It
C++. I tried learning. It's so hard.
is good.
But
Exactly the reason why no one know me from IT, because that was hard and I'm shit at C++. Exactly the reason why.
funny.
But yes, from professional goals, what are you doing professionally?
So I'm a fresh graduate, like I said. I finished uni in December, and ever since I've just been feeling, oh my god, what do I do next? I have landed a new job though in my field. I will be starting work in a month at SA Pathology,
Congratulations.
which is very exciting. Yay!
Congratulations.
But apart from that, I do work casually. I work at the university itself at Ask Adelaide. We are essentially front of house for Uni Adelaide, and I've
Yeah.
been working here for the past 3-4 years now.
In Uni Adelaide?
Uni Adelaide,
Okay.
yes. And so this is my primary job. I always make sure that I have 2 jobs because cost of living.
Cost of living is getting high, guys. It is time that you guys start working hard, or life will get harder.
Yeah. And yeah, so the secondary job that I usually have is something in retail. Right
So
now,
where
it's
are you
at-
working?
Right now,
So where are you working right now, and why is it Zara?
oh no, it's not Zara. I quit Zara, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. Because it was getting too much, so I decided maybe
By the way, guys, Aditi's part-time job is working at Zara and full-time job is quitting jobs.
Where is the lie? I do change quite a lot of jobs. I currently work at Harvey Norman, and I
Oh,
think
nice.
I've worked at quite a lot of retail stores.
So
within
which department are
Australia.
you working in Harvey Norman right now?
So I am their coffee specialist. So I sell coffee machines.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I've been.
thought since when did Harvey Norman started serving coffees?
They do sell coffee machines.
Okay.
It's because I have also worked at Nespresso where we sold coffee
Mhm.
machines. So I do have a little bit of background. Ever since I came to Australia, I think I've been involved with coffee some or the other way. We love coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee enthusiasts.
And
But-
guys, a fun fact about coffee. We were supposed to be picking coffee from Hungry Jack's near Aditi's house, and we got so carried away, and also Aditi put a wrong address on the phone that we are going somewhere else and we forgot to pick coffee.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. We need to get. Although it's 7 p.m. in Australia, it's almost 7-ish, and it's so sunny, especially in summers. Like if you compare the weather here, winters and summers. During winters, I think the sun sets around 5-6.
5:36.
Yeah, and now it's the sunset is I think around 8:30, and it's
Yeah.
such a weird change.
No, I love the fact about Adelaide and like Australia in general is that in summers you have a life after your 9 to 5 job, because sun sets at 8:30. You can still go to beach. You can still enjoy at beach.
But what do you do
You
apart
can still
from
you
going
can
to
still
the beach?
stare at chicks on the beach.
Oh
you
my
know?
god, that's why you've never seen a woman on this podcast.
Okay, that is not true. Shruti was in the Shruti
Shruti was
in.
just sitting behind.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
sure
probably.
he bullied her into.
No, what? Why do people keep saying I'm a bully? I'm not. I'm just a nice guy next door.
I'm sure you are. We'll find out eventually.
So what are you like doing professionally, as in career-wise? What is your role right now? The job you just got.
Oh, so it's at SA Pathology, and I will be working within their infectious diseases team. So I'll be doing a lot of virology and serology stuff.
Please
For people
explain.
who do not
Okay.
understand. For
Even
people-
yeah, okay, for me too.
in layman terms, I'll be doing a lot of RT-PCRs. So
Okay, what is RT-PCR?
diagnostic.
Okay, what is a diagnostic?
So let's say you have some symptoms. You are coughing, sneezing, and all of that, and you're not sure what's happening. So you give your sample to your GP or whoever is collecting it, and then it comes through to SA Pathology
Mm-hmm.
that does diagnostics on it to figure out what kind of pathogen is it. Is it viral, bacterial? If it's viral, then if it's influenza, if it's COVID. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and it's a very big organization, and I am a very small part of it within the infectious diseases team.
Okay.
I'll
So
then
is this something you wanted to do from like start? Like since you have came to Adelaide, or
I mean,
is this something you had to do forcefully because your first gig didn't work out?
you can't say that. Look, I feel like anyone who has taken biology as their core course or subject,
Yeah.
the goal is to become a doctor. And I did try for it back in India, and
And then
somehow
it was expensive.
expensive one, and then it was just too competitive. I decided that I'm going to escape all of this, and I traveled to Australia. And I
See?
think that was the best decision I took. I'm happy. It was a very stressful time of my life. That 1 year when I was preparing for NEET, the entrance exam,
Yeah.
the dreaded entrance exam, I still hate it.
NEET exam?
Yeah.
That is the key learning you guys should take from Aditi. That just escape. Just if you have a dream of becoming doctor, just keep it a dream. Don't work on bringing it to reality.
God.
Just escape the reality. She has escaped the matrix.
That is that is a very pessimist view. No, do not
Okay.
go by what
Just
you
for our
say.
viewers, what is pessimistic?
Pessimism is essentially just the negative way out in life, where
Okay.
everything. Why are we suddenly discussing philosophy? So
No,
what
I'm
I
not
was trying to say is, if you're someone who's taken biology, who's interested in living organisms, human body, that was my case. That's why I
Yeah.
took biology, and then I think the first preference always is usually to become a doctor. So I tried that as well.
Yes.
That didn't work out, so I traveled to Australia. Now I'm here pursuing science, loving this life, loving science, loving this community that I've created around myself.
Yeah.
So the message that I really want to convey is, don't get disheartened. There's so many things that you can do, and I know you will thrive in life regardless of whether you are getting into medicine or not. There's so many things, so many other professions that you can pursue with a major in biology or chemistry or similar
Very
courses.
nice. Such a wholesome thing to say. But I wanted to know, like, what are your hobbies? I mean,
Yeah.
you have a really nice voice. Is that because you used to sing, or like I think I know that you know how to play guitar, so why don't you?
This is the second thing that I do when I'm stressed. I love to sing to my guitar, and
And who's your audience?
usually my friends.
Okay.
I haven't posted my videos anywhere because I do believe that I'm not really a
But
great
why
singer.
not?
But
Why not?
maybe that's
Okay,
something
if we get 10 likes and 10 comments in this video, Aditi have to post
you are
one
such
video
a
of
good
singing.
YouTuber. I
See-
love that. You've done your research.
No, that's not a research. That's just pressurizing the guest.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, you have to post it.
We'll do it. Yeah, but I am a musician, yes.
Musician.
And of course, I play the guitar, so I do call myself a musician. I was also part of my school's rock band, but ever since I moved to Australia, I've kind of deviated from.
You were in a rock band in India.
In school's
In
rock
school,
band.
okay.
Yeah.
So school was in India, so I mean.
Yeah. I mean, when you say you were in a rock band in India, it sounds like it's big, but it was just in our school, and it was just us kids.
Yeah.
It was a good.
So how old were you when you were aware that you can't continue this anymore?
I think it happened when I moved to Australia. I lost touch with music completely. It's because now this brings us to another very special topic that I wanted to talk about.
What
Echo
is
arts.
this? Echo arts.
We
That
are-
is something we'll talk later on, not right now.
Yes. We are picking up a very special guest as well. So
Yeah,
when
we are
she arrives,
almost there,
we'll
guys.
talk about it. But yeah, ever since I moved to Australia, I did feel like everything here was about how well you can communicate in English. And
That
my
is true.
art, my music, I expressed it in Hindi.
So would you go as far as to say that you are an artist? Would you
Absolutely.
claim?
Anyone. You are an artist.
I am an
have
artist.
seen
That
you-
is
I have
obvious.
seen you
That is
perform.
a very obvious thing.
I've seen you perform your stand-up comedy. You are anyone that's creative. I would call them artist. So
I mean, apart from stand-up comedy,
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know. I mean, even stand-up comedy, not all of them know about it. But my passion is like why I would like to call myself an artist, even though no one asked me this question. I would still answer this. But why I would like to call myself an artist is because I like writing novels, and that is something I'm working on right now. Leo 2025 December, guys. It is releasing soon.
Leo 2025.
Yeah, Leo is name of the book.
Wow.
Leo is name of my novel, which I'm working on right now. I'm 50% there. I've written 50% of it. I have to write the other 50%, and then I'm gonna release it. Probably have to talk to publishers here and there.
That's
Let's see.
amazing. That's revolution. Wow.
That is revolution.
Revolution as well. Yes.
Yes, 2025 is all about.
Leo.
For me, no, yet. Yes, it is about Leo. Wow. 2025, by the way, for me,
Yeah.
2025 is all about moving towards
Yeah.
my goals,
Yeah.
apart, which is out of my career. I wanted to write a story
Yeah.
so that a lot of people can read it, and this is something I've started moving towards.
Wow, I'm so proud. You've asked me questions. What are your hobbies? What do you do? I know you love to write.
My hobbies is writing.
Okay.
My hobby is writing.
Yeah.
I write poems. I write mini stories, and recently I've tried stand-up comedy as well, which I think went very well. But that is okay. I'm trying to be modest here, but that is something audience would be telling. I can't say.
Have you uploaded it anywhere?
Okay, I haven't received any official
shit.
clip yet.
Yeah, we're supposed to give him that video that we have not yet. So yeah, keep an eye.
Okay, guys, by the way, we are here to pick our second guest. I would not say special, but yes,
Yeah,
it's
she's
a guest.
special.
She is special, not for me. Just kidding, very special guest. Okay, guys, we have picked our very, very special guest.
Drum rolls.
Not very, very special guest, but yes, we have picked our special guest number 2, which is none other than, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Brinda, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Sunday with Suri X Vrinda Vibes. Please tell us about Vrinda Vibes. What is Vrinda Vibes? What is the concept behind it?
Vrinda
And
Vibes.
why we haven't seen any videos yet?
Oh goodness. Okay. So Brinda Vibes is just it's just a compilation of my intrusive thoughts in my phone. I've never dared to post anything online just because I feel like I'm gonna be so cringe. But this year I have decided that I don't care if I'm cringe or not funny or funny, I will post. So this year I'm gonna post more on my Instagram related to Brinda Vibes. So it's just what I record on daily basis. If
Okay,
see
I have a
something
very
cool.
fundamental question. Why do you think you are cringe?
Because her friends tell them. Tell
Yeah,
her.
I think people say
Yeah,
that.
people say it. Because she does it because she doesn't think it's cringy. But then
Really?
people tell her.
Yeah.
So you should listen to people. I'm with people. She is cringe. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. She is very, very cringe. I don't know. I wanted a cringe guest on my podcast, so I feel superior. But you know.
This is the highest number of females that have ever sat in Suri's car.
That is
Let's go.
That is completely not true, guys. That is completely not true. We are saying lies now. Okay, we are not allowed to say lies in our.
So I'm gonna post
But-
my first video of Brinda Vibes very soon.
Okay, if this podcast get 10 likes and 10 comments, then Vrinda Vibes have to release her episode 1.
Okay, good.
Doesn't matter if it's cringe or not. People are still gonna watch it.
Okay, great. I will post it, guys. Yes.
Yes, please introduce yourself to our guests. Who are you? We don't want to listen to the cliche answers. My name is Brinda and I do this. I study this. We just want to know you as a person. Who are you as a person?
You can ask me questions.
He did this to me as well, but never gave me any questions. So Abhi,
Give me questions, Suri.
I don't have any questions, so that is why I'm just throwing you under the bus. Please introduce yourself.
Goodness. Oh my
Okay,
God.
let's start by hobbies. What are your hobbies?
Hobbies. Okay, I relax by watching Netflix. I like to cook good food sometime, and I'm an actor. I've done fringe
Oh.
shows on side, and I've an episode coming on a community television in April, South Australian community television, and I'm also doing and I'm opening a show in Fringe for a friend. He is a
Oh,
comedian.
nice. What is the show called?
It's called Welcome to Ozistan.
Is he doing like a stand-up comedy?
Yes. It's
Okay.
his second year in a row now.
What's his name?
Hamad Zafar.
Okay.
Yeah, Pakistani. He's Pakistani.
Let's go. Pakistanis in the chat, even though
Yeah.
there is none. But okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm seeing for his show for both the days,
Mhm.
and I'm quite excited because I do want to get into MC this year, and I want to get into sports commentary this year. So I've done
Sports commentary.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
something that is
That
very
sounds
interesting.
exciting.
Yeah,
So acting is your hobby or passion?
it's not a hobby. I wouldn't say
Okay.
it's my passion, and I want to do it in future as a full-time job.
Have you done like any? Okay, so are you planning to pursue acting in like in Australia, or you're open to go anywhere? Like as in you want to move, you can move back to India and you can
I
do
would-
Bollywood if you get a role.
Correct.
If you get a role in Bollywood.
Correct. Yeah. So I would have to start from Australia now that I'm here.
Yes.
I've started in 2020 by doing short films, YouTube sketch shows, marketing campaigns for small companies, advertisements, and Fringe. So I will have to take another step from Australia, and then once I get my
Yeah.
residency sorted here, I would plan my next steps according to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Brinda's also been a hand model, by the way. Show them your
Hand
hands.
model.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know how advertisements, they have these hoardings, they have hands holding something, or
Hand.
So yeah, I had to hold a card, a membership card of a company, and I
Okay.
had to hold it like this. And they took a picture of my hand. I had a very
That's
neat
so
and clean. I know, I'm a
Okay.
neat and clean hand.
All I can see is no long nails.
they
Nails
paid
is
for
not
her
about that.
manicure as
Yeah,
well.
they did manicure for free, manicure and all of that.
Obviously, I mean they don't wanna get dirty hands.
Yeah.
Can I be a hand model, guys? Please comment. I can.
I think
No, I
you
don't
will
wanna
be. So what happened in that advertisement campaign was that they replaced a female hand with a male hand. So they decided they
Mhm.
did not need female hand. They replaced with a male hand.
Patriarchy.
Patriarchy.
Patriarchy,
Winning.
guys.
Patriarchy.
Patriarchy for the win, guys. Hashtag. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
You're
Yeah.
talking to two feminists, just so you know.
Yes.
What is feminism, guys? What is feminism? That's my next question.
Brinda, enlighten him.
This is the answer. Probably I'm gonna cut, but still I want to know the answer. What is feminism?
Feminism is just a concept where women from last
And moving on, let's move on from this question.
What the fuck?
women from last 1,000 years are trying to just be equal to other people in the society.
Yeah.
It's just simple answer is that.
Okay.
I think because it's a simple answer, now you can put it in your
Equal
Okay, so
opportunities.
Yes.
on a serious note, please explain please differentiate between feminism and pseudo-feminism, because a lot of people think that feminism is pseudo-feminism and they start hating on the concept of feminism. So if you can differentiate,
Well,
please do it for
feminism
us.
is essentially the feminist movement is essentially a fight for equality. And when we say pseudo for feminism, a lot of people exploit that fight for equality. Like you can say during the Me Too movement, so many people came out with their past traumatic experiences, but then there were people who exploited that moment for to take revenge against certain people, and yeah, so that is pseudo-feminism, and it kind of dissolves the whole idea of feminism itself, and then
Yeah.
it gives a very wrong message in the society, and a very wrong message about feminists as well. It's not about competing with going, how do we say it,
What?
being above men,
Yeah,
or
exactly. We never want to be above someone. That's not what we're
Yeah.
fighting for. But these days, it
Basically
looks like
fighting
we
for
are
equal opportunities.
Equal
equal
opportunities.
opportunities.
Exactly.
These days, it looks like we want to be above men, but
Yeah.
it's just we just want the compensation of last 1,000 years.
Exactly. It's just the fight for positions that pay ASO 8, ASO 9.
What is ASO?
As in,
The
how
pay levels.
Pay levels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the key takeaway from this is that behaving stupid and using that as in the name of feminism is pseudo-feminism.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do it for all sorts of reservations, wherever, like,
Reservations?
Fuck this, never mind. It'll be very complicated.
Okay. No, we can talk about it. if
You know
want.
how people exploit how there are certain sections of the society that are actually underprivileged,
Mhm.
but then there are people who are doing okay. But since there are other people who get
No
that,
entry is there.
they are not entry there. Vrinda is yet to give her driver's test.
Yes. Vrinda is saving lives, guys. By the way, if you guys don't know, by not driving.
I drive well. I drive well.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
is.
good
We
driver.
got to know when you identified the no parking.
No, I didn't see entry sign over there.
Okay, guys.
because I was
Which
at the
we are
blind
at the
spot.
drive-through. Which coffees do we want? Do we want a coffee at all or what?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Which one do you want?
I'll get a coffee. Latte, half sugar.
Can I get a medium
Small,
half
small.
sugar? A small latte, half sugar?
A medium and small latte with half sugar.
No, just small.
All good. Anything else?
And I'll get a medium mocha as well.
A medium mocha as well.
That's all.
All right. Anything else?
That's all.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Thank you.
Wow, the conversation got so intense.
Medium mocha and then a small latte, add sugar.
Yes.
All good. That is just $9.05.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Now we wait for the coffees. But yeah, what we were talking about.
We were talking
Where is
about how
Max?
you should not exploit
Yeah.
the term feminism for your advantage.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if there are people doing it,
Mhm.
it should not result the whole feminist movement where we're only asking for equal opportunities and equality. In
Is there
society.
something you guys are doing to promote feminism? Because you just said you're sitting with too many feminists. So are we doing something?
It's just small things like calling out your friends, just
Yeah.
like we did.
Yeah, everyday things, everyday
Yeah.
small things.
Okay.
I live with two boys, and there are instances they make comments without
Like?
even realizing that they're being they're
They're
coming
being
from the mindset of patriarchy. I
Okay.
do call them out. I do teach them because I think that's the first step. Calling out and teaching. Why am I, why I can't
Mhm.
agree to you? This
Yeah.
is why. So I
Yeah.
give them the reasoning because in India, a lot of I have a brother as well, so I
Yeah.
can say it. A lot of in India, a lot of growing men, growing young adults who are boys or turning into men, they have the patriarchy inbuilt in them somewhere at the back of their mind because that's how they've been raised.
Okay.
And now, because everyone's getting educated, everyone knows what's right and wrong, great help from social media.
Yes.
So things are changing if you call it out, and little things in life, just generally everyday things. Yeah, so the patriarchal mindset is still there, even in young boys these days, even if they're getting educated and everything.
That is probably because I think parenting has to change at one point. No.
True. That's
Parenting is the issue. Like if you are like today as a person who you are is because of your parents. Like as a personality also. Like your personality wise, if you are retarded. Okay, no, sorry. If you are, if you are a very outgoing personality and you talk really nice with people, and that is probably because of your parents and your upbringing too. I think patriarchy is something. Upcoming parents would have to change. I think the older generation would not change. And also, I believe that calling out is a nice thing. I think you should call out people, but I think there should be a polite way to call out. One shouldn't be mad when they're calling out, because sometimes people are not doing it. It's just they're like a muscle memory. They're not doing it. Okay, coffee's here. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. There you go. Yeah, where was I?
Yeah, you were saying that people should be polite when they're
Yeah, I
calling
think
out.
you should be polite
Yeah.
while calling out. I think that would help. and make them understand that why is it wrong, why the thing they said, why is it wrong, why the fuck do you have to scare the other guy, and then they will start hating on you.
Yeah. This is a
This
ripple
is-
effect.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really good insight into what goes into someone's mind.
Yeah.
Because they are just doing what they are saying or doing things just based off of what they've seen at home, and it could differ from how you have lived your life.
Yeah.
And just because you have difference in opinions, and now they are just out and about hating women because someone scared them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Podcast. We always wanted to do it.
Podcast.
Yeah.
We can make it
I mean,
bigger
if you
as well.
guys do podcast without a mediator in between, you guys will just yap.
Yeah.
Is something. Yeah. Is,
Wow, we're about to see a really beautiful sunset now.
Okay.
About 5 minutes.
Okay, guys, I think it's time. Let's address the elephant in the room, and it's not me, it's the Echo Heart. We're gonna
Arts.
talk about Echo Arts now. Guys, what is Echo Arts? What the fuck is that?
You should know you performed for us.
Okay.
Well, you can give a brief introduction, whatever you think Echo Arts is, and then we'll
For me,
elaborate on
Echo
that.
Arts is a really good platform two people have created, even though they are not the best people on the world. But okay. Yeah, okay. No, I would really like to appreciate these two guys. For me, it's just a really nice platform for beginners. So okay, I was a beginner. I did a stand-up comedy at Echo Arts when they launched that event. On that event, I was doing stand-up comedy, and it was really nice. I was a beginner. That was like literally my first ever set, like me writing jokes and performing it, and that is my first time performance ever. Like I've never performed in school, and I used to get I used to have stage fear as well. Never performed on stage. That was my first time,
You
Yeah, you
performed
did
so
so
well.
well.
and it was
That was
yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, I'm trying to be modest, guys, so I'm not gonna say anything good about myself. We have audience here.
Okay, coming back to Echo Arts.
Yes.
Okay, so Echo Arts is essentially a collective for multilingual people to express their art and talent in their own language.
Okay, that is incorporate. That you have said that in a very corporate statement. We want to cry your heart out about Echo Arts. How would we know that you're passionate about if you're just giving away this commercial lines?
I think to be able to convey that, we have to go back to how it started. What's our vision?
That is what we
did
are here
talk
for.
about?
That is
Yeah.
what we are here for.
So like I mentioned earlier,
Yes.
I do play the guitar. I'm a
Yes.
musician. Brinda is also a creative person. She does acting and she's very passionate about it. And ever since we have moved to Adelaide, we've always found this gap that our talent or our skills had no place, because everything here is about how well you can speak in English. And most immigrant, this is consensus immigrant experience, that you lose touch with your creativity. And I think two of you would agree, us Indians are very creative. We are
True.
doing so many things back in India. We're doing dance classes, art classes, singing, music, sports. But when we become immigrants, we lose all of that.
Yeah, because we start
And-
focusing on our careers.
And
And we just lose touch with and I think it's just not immigrants, I think it's people back in India too. Once they goes into that rabbit hole of corporate,
yeah, that's true,
They
but
just
they
get
still
to
have
losing it.
platforms.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
if they are still keen, they
Yeah.
can go to places and perform and still be in touch. But yeah, 5 years in Australia, two of us, we did feel like it's a responsibility now to change it.
yeah.
And that's why we created Echo Arts.
Let's
We've high-fived
go.
for the 10th time now. But yeah.
That is all good. Go girl, we
Yeah.
have the you go girl energy going
You go
on.
girl.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, do you want to tell about the first event.
Yeah, so
Yes.
let's hear from Brinda as
So
well.
Echo Arts' vision was to give a platform to artists, local artists in Adelaide, irrespective of what language they speak. So that's why we created a multilingual open mic night.
Mhm.
We did that in January, and it was our first ever event, and it was honestly a huge success. A lot of languages were there: Hindi, English, Punjabi. We had Mandarin as well at one point.
Mandarin.
But that couldn't happen. That's in the next one now.
Okay, I
Latino,
thought-
we had a Latino
I
rock
thought
band.
we had a Mandarin thing, and probably why I couldn't realize that there was a Mandarin because I
not
wasn't
understand.
yeah, I didn't understand it.
Funny.
But
Yeah, we had a great lineup of different types of performers. It was stand-up comedy, it was poetry, it was storytelling, singing, guitar,
Yeah.
and
Dancing. We had
dancing at the
dancers
end as well. So
we had a break dancing. I had to witness break dancing. No, but it was really nice. No, I'm not saying shit. It was really nice. Like it started off with I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But it went really crazy.
Shout
I
out
loved
to
it.
you, Yash, if you're watching it.
Okay, we are beeping names. Just no.
So yeah, it felt like a responsibility to give a stage to people who have so much talent and also lack a little bit of courage. So it was our push to them.
Wow.
Yeah, you could be a great singer in your bathroom, but you've never sang in front of audience.
Okay.
Equats is there
This
for
is
you.
your chance.
Echo Arts is
And
there for-
the best part is most our
Send your
performers
audition videos from the bathroom, guys.
most our performers were first time performers as well. So,
Yeah, I was the first time performer.
including Gagan. So yes, it was a very wholesome event.
Okay, guys, how was my performance? I have to be a little bit self-centered.
It was really
I want to
amazing.
listen.
It was
I
really
want to
good.
listen good things about me now.
Whenever Gagan uploads the video, you'll see what he performed. So he collaborated with another friend that you might have seen in one of his podcasts.
It was episode
Harshal.
2, Harshal Baksani.
There
Let's
we
go.
So Harshal and Gagan performed together. Their performance was about just usual experiences in Australia as a new immigrant and as someone who's
Yeah.
lived here for a few years. And I think they really got a lot of compliments as well. So good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. What are the next plans? So you have done your first event. What is going to be the next big thing, and when is it going to be? And
So-
how many performers are we going to see? And since I've talked so much shit, am I going to be in there?
It's still in preparations, and
Okay.
we've mutually decided that we will accept expression of interests,
Mhm.
but we will prefer people who have not performed yet.
Okay, that
So
is a nice thing.
you could not get in, so it really depends on how we go with
Yeah.
our expression of interests.
Okay,
Yeah.
but are you guys planning to do a second event yet or not yet? Like there are no thoughts.
Oh, for
Can we
sure.
give a month
And
or can we give a date?
we've been getting so many messages
Really?
about when is the next one, so we assure you it's happening very soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my last question, will I be there? Will I be performing again? Because I have a set ready already.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
wow.
Wow,
Okay.
that's amazing. Okay, something to think about.
Okay, guys, I'm still in the rejection list.
Oh,
we're
no, you're
kidding.
not.
We're
Okay.
kidding.
I just like to hear good things about me.
Of course.
Yeah. But anyways, this was a blast, guys. We will see you next week. And hopefully I edit this podcast and upload really soon. Any last words you guys want to say?
Follow Sunday with Suri, guys, and comment and
Okay, guys, we
add
need 10
Echo-
comments, 10 likes. Vrinda Vibes is gonna upload first video. Aditi is gonna upload her first video.
and follow
Beautiful.
echo.arts.au on
On
Instagram.
Instagram.
Woohoo!
Let's go.
Follow
And
us.
spread hate, no love. See you guys.
No. Before we end, we've only talked about how this is for performers. If you're someone who enjoys multilingual art, come be our audience. We do have audience tickets as well. So
And we
yes.
do have a lot of things planned for our audience as well.
Okay.
We have a lot of things planned for them in the structure of the show after the stage is
Mhm.
available for general people. We have karaoke, we have other arts available for them, and a lot of fun activities planned.
Yeah.
Very good.
And the tickets are not expensive at all. Usually for a stand-up comedy thing, you'd pay $50-$60. Trust me, it's way less than that.
Yeah.
That's nice, guys. Please
Yeah.
start coming. Please start paying for tickets so performers also get some money for boxing office. Just not doing charity all the time. Okay, guys. It was really nice to do a podcast with you guys. Really sweet people, sweetest people I've ever met.
Oh.
Is something they would like to hear. That's what they said to me before podcast. No,
Yeah,
just kidding,
sure.
just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
We
Okay,
paid you.
I'm being too mean. No. They're really sweet. They're really nice people. They're really doing good for the immigrants. Good for immigrants, and
Community.
also good for community. Love that from you guys.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Spread hate, no love. See ya.
Shut
Bye.
up.